Greetings all, Vanna here for Scorpio's weekend message. Scorpio, I apologize in the delay and the offsetness of my camera. Yesterday when I was recording was the same time that the solar flares hit Earth, and I just got a horrible pain behind my eye and I could not continue. So I apologize for the delay. I truly felt horrible. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? Solidity, inner core. Something that may have been felt up in the air or unnoticed is what I'm feeling is being brought to the surface and solidified, like a truth, something you were denying about yourself or suppressing, rejecting, or altogether ignoring. And this could be a point of trauma that has related to reactions that you carry, or something as simple yet as complex as your sexuality. I mean, I know for myself, when I admitted to myself and my mother that I would have a very hard time being comfortable in a relationship with men, I felt a complete release of the blockage in my throat chakra. I myself am bisexual, but due to things that have happened to me, it's very difficult for me to feel comfortable and trusting of men. And so the solidity and inner core, dark matter, mystery card, something, and it could be something entirely different for you. That is just an example from my own personal life, so you can kind of get an idea of what it could be for you. This is something that has been masked for a very long time because of the fear of rejection. Yeah. It has been a point of shadow for you, Scorpio. Like this internal war to make equal the equator. It is as much a part of you as the things that you like and the things that people like about you. The things that we don't like, the things that equate up to our shadow, our points of trauma, shame, guilt, fear, anxiety. All of these things are things that we learn to suppress because society says you can't feel that. That's not a pleasant emotion. That's not a pretty emotion. We don't want to see that. So you're going to take a pill, drink it away, and swallow it down. But my love, that's not healthy. Your emotions are energy in motions, and they have to be felt. They have to be acknowledged. Otherwise, it's going to create further problems and blockages for you down the line. You have comfort and hearth coming out for you. Spirit is wanting to give you a comforting, safe place where you can go through and process everything that is on your plate. And I know how difficult it is. I know how long that takes. I'm coming out of a 7-year cycle of healing myself. And there is much still to heal from. There is much still to acknowledge and accept and integrate. So don't feel like you have to take on everything at once. And don't feel like you have to make huge bursts and strides. It will come when it is meant to come. What I can say best to do right now is when those painful memories, the trauma points, the triggering moments, they come up, take time to look at it from an omnipotent perspective. Do not have the ego attached to it and say, what is it about this situation that is constantly triggering me and making me act like this? What is the hurt? What is it that I'm trying to protect myself from? What is it that I do not want to happen again? And it is painful to go through that. I am speaking from the fucking choir on that. But my love, you cannot continue to carry that burden and that weight through your life, because it will continue to disrupt and corrupt everything that you are trying to build for yourself. Come home to yourself. Come home to Mother. Come home to the earth, because she is always here for you. You also have water in creation, and this is just fertilizing. Holy shit. Yeah. Power and volcanoes. You have a gift. You have something incredible about you that has been rejected and suppressed and not given the love and care that it needs because of how you've been taught to look at yourself and how you feel about yourself in general because of things that have occurred to you. But this healing is moving with much haste. And so that alone could be feel very discombobulating because suddenly your entire world has been thrown off its axis. Yeah. You're out of alignment with the current situation because so much has been changing. And there is a need to pivot. There is a need to switch. And how this situation is running, how you are looking at the situation, how it itself is functioning. There is something that has to shift and change. And that may be why the equator is coming up here. Because she's literally pointing you in a different direction. Pointing you to something that you may not have been looking at for a long time. Give yourself some care. Give yourself some time to process and heal. And you have speak up. There is something that you need to say, Scorpio. There's something that has to be said because you can no longer deny it. Believe in choice. Both of these cards state there is something in your heart that is desiring to get out. Believe in the ability to realize it and make the choice now to go after it, because yeah, just keep going, my love. There is a point of the struggle that you have experienced. There is something of your story that must be shared with the world, either through a creative expression or you speaking up and speaking out as a sense of revolution, I feel. Yes, you have quite the tale to tell, my love. And your heart is one that has gone through a beating. Your heart is one that is in need of healing. Oh, I love this. Just Dance coming out. And what I feel with that, just move. Do what feels good in your body. Even if what you do looks very fucking weird to other people. It's going to, because we can never make ourselves perfectly acceptable by every single person. There will always be someone who says something against us. Follow your own light, beautiful sunflower, because you are the calm in the storm. You are the sky that will withstand after the hurricane. You have a beautiful life to capture. And it is your time. It is your time to finally accept yourself wholly and entirely. The good, the bad, the ugly. And all of those things are just labels that humans put on it. When spirit sees energy, that's all it is energy. It has vibrations, yes. But it is neither good nor bad, evil or benevolent. And similarly, light does not always equate to evil, just as darkness does not always equate to good. There are beings known as the dark goddesses that are incredibly powerful, loving, and healing, but they're also not afraid to make the world burn to protect what they love. These are goddesses like Morrigan, Hecate, Caradwyn, Lilith. There's also a couple of Egyptian goddesses in that I don't know off the top of my head, but those are the ones that I personally am aware of and am drawn to. I personally have a very close adoration and love for Caradwyn, and she is a goddess that I want to have a connection with myself. But the point of the dark goddesses is to bring us back to a womb state where we are able to heal and be rebirthed from the pain. Lilith, Morrigan, Hecate, and Caradwyn, they are all reminders to us of how powerful the divine feminine is, and how they are not an energy to be trifled with. So to the women out there, to men with divine feminine energy, because you all have it, it is the time to love and honor yourself wholly, entirely, as the lovely little disaster that you are, Scorpio. You need no one to fix you, and you need no one's approval to be deserving of love. You have been your entire life, because you are the essence of love itself. The very fact that you are here, your existence is a proof of love. Have a beautiful day, Scorpio.